Hello guys, and welcome to you all. Amazing, right on time. What's up traders? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Tony from Tony Trades, and today we are going deep into how to trade live fundamental data like professionals. Specifically, we're looking at the CAD employment data release, right? So that's happening in minutes. We are 10 minutes early today. So just to be clear, it's 2:30. We're looking to bang on the 8:30 news coming in the New York session. So today we'll be looking at all the nitty-gritties in regard to today's fundamental release. So once again, welcome my viewers. Please like, share, and of course subscribe. It means a lot. Drop your favorite card pair in the chat right now if you're live with me. We'll analyze them live, all right? And of course, I'm going to share a really cool promo code here for you. You can get 100% bonus on your fast deposit using Pocket Options. That's my favorite broker at the moment. And of course, we are not going to waste any time. I will jump into the fundamentals. Now, once again, I'm using free websites out there, but you might want to look at paid subscriptions because they break down everything really cool, and they have some really nice features. So this is for novice traders. Now let's start with the economic calendar and get context on the event today. All right, we're looking at two key CAD numbers here highlighted red. We have employment change, all right, and unemployment rate. So this is a key economic data release from Canada. We have jobs and employment, we have trade. This moves the Canadian dollar. So whenever we have strong jobs, you might want to say the economy is doing really well and we just are bullish on Canadian dollar. However, there's a lot behind the curtains that you really need to polish up. We'll be looking at that today. Next is high unemployment bearish signals, all right? Another thing to point out with the Canadian dollar is oil prices going up and down. Whenever we have oil prices going up, the Canadian dollar usually gains too. So you might want to ask yourself, what is the link between the Canadian and oil? So Canada is one of the world's top oil exporters. I'm sure many of you know that. So what does that mean for the Canadian dollar? It's heavily influenced by oil prices. So whenever oil is up, Canadian dollar comes up. So it means more revenue for Canada equals a strong economy, right? You can see the move starting to price in here, but I just want to give you a background on what's happening. So whenever oil is down, Canadian dollar is also down because less demand for the Canadian exports. Now, traders call Canadian dollar a petrol currency. So if you're trading CAD pairs like USD or CAD, always keep an eye on oil as well. So without wasting time, you want to look for oil. So we'll add oil on the chat just to monitor the correlations and probably get some confirmations as well. So today we have let's see, we have 15.3 thousand. That is the forecast. The previous was 83,000. We're looking at unemployment rate predicted to be higher by 1 cent, which is 7%. We'll see this in 5 minutes and how to react to it. So this is more than just a number, guys, right? It reflects job market health, consumer demand, and interest rate speculation. What impact does it have if, once again, if employment rises, we have a stronger CAD, so we'll probably be going bullish on multiple CAD pairs. And if unemployment rises, it means it's a weak Canadian dollar. Now we want to paint a full narrative today. Before we jump into the fundamentals, you need to also look at market sentiment and pre-market charts, all right? Today we'll be checking out the court reports, all right? So this is one other field that I will jump deeper in coming streams depending on what you like, but I just want to break this down. So we have the court data. Court data is, it stands for Commitment of Traders. It's a report that shows different traders and how they're positioned in futures market. Now, where to get this, you could just check out FTC there. Oh boy, what do we have here? So that is the website, CFTC. It's a Commodity Futures Trading Commission. And what you want to do is you want to look for market data and economic analysis. Check out the commitments of traders. And you can also move down, scroll a little bit down, and you will you need to find the futures market. And just a moment there. There you go. You could check out the legacy reports, and it will take you to that. Just search the contract Canadian dollars, and this is where I want you to pay more attention. We have commercials. Commercial stands for hedges. These are big companies managing risk. They often buy low, sell high. It's considered smart money and often contrarian indicators. We have non-commercials, all right? What are these? These are speculators. These are hedge funds and bigger traders. They trade for profit and follow trends. So extremely long or short positions can signal market tops or bottoms. Retail, we have non-profitable, right? Non-reportable. These are small traders often wrong at extremes. So how do you read this? There is another site here. There are actually many, but you could just check out any. So they have been able to combine all the data and give us some kind of visual understanding. So you simply go and check out the court legacy, and you will be able to see here the aggregates, and not just looking at the previous month, but looking entirely how they've come up and where we're headed. So as you can see, we have contracts of CAD 100,000. We have plus 3,888. Remember that non-commercials, we already looked at that. Non-commercials are speculators. So we want to have our eyes on speculators. Now, focus on net positions. Net positions for longs and shorts. When commercial nets long, that possibly a bullish sign. And when the non-commercials extreme long positions, all right, we have long and short. So it's possible overbought market. So these are released weekly, and you want to keep an eye on that. Now, what we're seeing at the moment is we're having more shorts from the non-commercials, and of course more longs from the commercial. They're pretty much balancing out, but total we're seeing 780 long and 1,092 short. So we might want to say we are short from here. So moving down to the calendar, we have 1 minute left. Now again, most retail traders skip this. You know, when you're looking at a chart and you rely more on MACDs and RSIs and these candlesticks, that's really great. But, you know, it's like driving a car blindfolded, because you memorized the road yesterday and you don't know what will happen tomorrow. So fundamentals are the live traffic updates. They tell you when the road has changed, etc. Now, let us try to shift our mindset from being reactive, all right, to contextual. What do I mean by that? We are going to see the data in 20 seconds come out. Many of you have set positions already on CAD pairs. Now, this is where I'd like you to be a little bit patient. Give it about 5 minutes before you enter. We want to see the data. We want to understand how it's correlated. Okay. The strategy and framework that I'm looking is, my plot is when I get the news, what do I do with it? I want to see the price reaction sequence. If we have initial spikes like we're about to see, Let's check out the CAD. There you go. Okay. Now, if we have any initial spikes, we're going to say those are speculative bots. These are bots working because there's a second wave of smart money digesting because they take time to read the data just like we're doing. We want to see what's happening. So you want to refresh, and there you have it. Minus 40.8 thousand. All right. And we have 6.9%. So employment change has reduced. Once again, this is a change in the number of employed people during the previous month. So that means we are minus 40,000, hence bearish on the CAD. Now, if you look at the pairs, we're already seeing some pricing in going up for the Australian. Oh, there we have it. So we've identified a pair that has a spike, all right? Now, what you want to do is you want to place your resistance and breakout zones. Now, I'm going to paint this with a breakout zone. It's pretty obvious here. And we'll set it up to the 10 minutes. So we have a breakout zone from the 0.89613. I usually look at these pairs that have spikes. And we want to take advantage of that. Now, whenever we have a volatile breakout, like in this case, what you want to do is we want to see a retest of institutional candles. You want to go back to the 15-second candles. Actually, that's why I like pocket options, because they give you these micro visuals and you're able to anticipate some of these moves. So we want to confirm if this is a fake out. Was it a liquidity grab? You want to look at all those questions. Now, one more thing is the currency indicator. Just check out any currency indicator, but today we'll be using the CSM. And you want to look for CAD. Now, CAD is slightly strong, but it's since 15 minutes, it has reduced by 3 bars. So it's clearly reducing in strength. And we want to look for the Australian dollar. As you can see, the currency is very strong today. So we want to pair and correlate these two. Wherever you see a speculative volatile spike, together with a correlating confirmation from, say, the sentimental side, you might want to pull up bar chart as well and check out the top performance leaders. I'll just refresh my chart, and you can look for the Canadian, Australian, Aussie. Where is it? So Australian dollar. Let's look for it. Where is it? We had the Canadian dollar and the Aussie. Australian dollar is Australian US dollar is weak, all right? The US dollar, Canadian dollar is weak, and pretty much we are right. We are pretty right. So that gives us a confirmation to what we've been trying to elaborate here. Now, this doesn't look like it's coming for a retest anytime soon. Let us check out our oil. We have USD CAD. Nothing is moving fast because we are entering New York session. You also want to keep that in mind, all right? CAD has broken out, so we place our breakout lines right there. That is super clear, super easy for you. And there you have it. So we are quickly, like, I'm assuming that most of you know what I'm talking about. If you're a newbie here, you might just want to check out my community. We have a bunch of literature for you, and we'll get you on board as quick as possible. All right, now it is 4 minutes into the release. We are 4 minutes into the release, and on pocket options, you don't need to predict anything, all right? The entire move. You just need to position in alignment with momentum and the candle structure. So I'm going to walk you through an expiry. I'll be using expiries of 15 seconds. Let us see, where are we? Let's see, okay. So usually right after the release we might not have that, but there we have it. Okay, so on very high volatile pairs, you want to also set your risk. So I usually recommend 2%. So 2% is about 400 bucks from your base capital. So you want to risk just 2%. And now I don't know why we're having 1 minute lockups, but yeah, and this is also another cool feature because they are protecting your capital. So let us take a stroll to Brent. Oh, there we have it. So Australian dollar. Let us see. Okay. So we're choosing the lot size. Please ensure that you're choosing the right, you've done the right risk management. You've set an expiry that you're comfortable with. I usually don't recommend more than 15 seconds. Okay. So, all right. Now, the data has been released. We've gone through the numbers. They're a little bit contradictory, but we've compared actual versus forecast and initial candle reactions across all Canadian pairs. Now, after the volatility, we want to ask, has it been absorbed? And we will now start to place trades. Now, Canadian CAD was initially my to-go pair. We can see that it's trying to break. It did a retest. If you check out using a Fibonacci and you check out the low and the initial spike high, let us see where it was. So we had a low right there and the initial spike. Yeah, it retested the 0.38 on the Fibonacci. And I assume that this imbalance right here will be tapped. So you want to wait, patiently wait. No one's chasing you around. We have already clearly understood that the Canadian is weak, the Australian dollar is strong, and there's a high probability that we are going up. Ensure that your risk is intact and you have placed the right measures in place. Now, gold, we will not be touching gold today. Gold pretty much has done its move. If you've been close to the community the entire week, you've seen us rip gold left and right. We've had a very profitable one, and gold will not be touched today for purposes of ensuring we secure the bag. We don't want to lose any profits for the week. So what we're going to do, we are 8 minutes in. We're just going to patiently wait. So mindset is everything, guys. If you see a move and you jump on, you're going to get burnt. And this is why I always tell you guys, it's better to sit on your hands, right? The entire process is about patience. So whenever I enter, I want to enter with 100% on my side, right? And of course, we've been live streaming. We've never missed a trade. We've never lost anything. And I don't want to say that it happens all the time, but you just want to mitigate risk, all right? Set a plan and follow the plan, all right? We are waiting for a retest. The retest was at the 0.8. Once we have that, we will now be able to trade. Okay, now if you look at the time zone, we are 10 minutes. It's probably, what is the time right now? I'm in a different time zone. It's 8:40 in New York. So there's a window period between 8:30 and 9:30 that you would like to take advantage. That's when the volatility comes. So we might have a breakout here. We might have a breakout, and let us set our resistance here. Okay, we set our resistance right there. And once we have the break, we'll probably be we will wait and see. So we had a break, and the time has refused to change. The time has clearly refused to change. which is not good at all. Now, if you see that the time is not shifting, we don't have any 5-second option, that is a nice precursor for you not to jump in, all right? We want to look at pairs that give us this ability to jump on the 15-second. So I'll be scrolling around, and we only have USD CAD, all right? And as far as we can see, the USD CAD is falling. On the 1 minute, we are falling. On the 5 minute, we are falling. On the 15 minute, we are falling. So we're probably going down. If we look at the ranges, by the way, don't forget to check for the true ranges, the true weekly highs, weekly lows. This is very important to have that at the back of your mind. If you know the equilibrium pricings, if you know the premium and the discounts as well, that will significantly help. So as you can see, for the USD CAD, we have been dancing around a previous high. So we are trying to get some kind of support there. We'll check that out. But our eyes are on the Australian dollar and CAD. Okay, so let us keep checking that. So we've broken out and we are coming back down. So I assume that we will have to tap into this balance in the next session. We don't want to rush, and we're clearly saying the payout would be 75% if we waited for this time. So what do? We would like to set a limit order here. So 1 minute is too long for us. I usually do not recommend waiting for more than 15 seconds because that doesn't sit well with me, and with all the experience I have with fundamentals on a Friday, you don't want to get stuck. So what we're going to do, we're just going to wait, guys. Please, if you're live, feel free to ask questions. We have some questions coming in. Okay, so we have the screen is stuck, only showing USD CAD. Oh, okay. Oops, so looks like we are stuck. All right, so we have some technical issues here. Let's see. All right, the charts are stuck. Okay, let us see what's going on. The chats are stuck. The chats are stuck. The charts are stuck. Okay, let's see if we fix that. Okay, we might want to refresh this this page. Okay, guys, thanks for pointing out that. Can you see the screen now? My guys live, can you see the screen live? Let's see. Let us see. Can you see the screen now? Okay, try refreshing. Okay. Your chart is stuck on the H3. Sahil is saying the chart is stuck. The chart is stuck. All right. Okay, I'm going to have to restart this. Gonna have to restart this, guys. Okay. All right, now we should be good to go. we should be good to go. I think that technical bit has been fixed. Firefox. All right, guys. Now, please put a plus if things have changed and you can see what I'm seeing. Let's see. Okay, guys, we are approaching the peak of our live stream. Some of you are not seeing the charts, which is very unfortunate, but we are pushing on the Australian CAD. Now, for more information, please come to my community. We'll be continuing with this particular move. Very important not to jump without any confirmation. So far, we are unable to place any 5-second, 15-second trade. So this will go down as the first live stream where we are breaking even. And it's better not to jump in without clear instructions, clear guidelines. And we will have these clearly outlined, all right? We need to have discipline in pretty much everything that we do. That way we can ensure that we have some kind of progress. So once we have the break, we will be placing our trades. So we're going to wrap up. We'll continue this in the community, and of course we might increase the time so that you can ask some questions. So 3 lessons today. The first is interpreting number contextually. We want to interpret data. The next is waiting for the reaction. We never jump. Okay, don't jump the gun. And of course, stack confirmation with market structure. If this was very valuable, I know we haven't placed any trade because nothing has been seen at the moment. We will patiently wait. 30 minutes is a very little time. But if you stay longer and watch the New York volatility and volume coming in, we will get that push, just like the previous days. Now, drop a like in the chart and share it with a fellow trader who's been over-relying on indicators. As you're seeing, there are no indicators here, just the RSI that I've used and a little bit of naked price action. Share it, please. And, we trade real world impact. So check out my free group on Telegram. The links are in the descriptions. Contact me over there. Ask me questions. You can also check out my Instagram and my other socials. Thank you very much. I will be sharing more of this. So hope you like this. I know some of you don't see my screen. However, we'll fix this. So